eyeball basketball world. We're here in Harlem at legendary Rucker Park, and we're standing here with one of our New York City legends, Mr. Wes Correa. Wes, it's a feature man to have you out here. Nice to meet you. Wes, I've heard some things about you. Where are you from in the city? Where are you from?
Well, actually, I'm raised in my parents moved out to Long Island. I played with the high school out in Suffolk County, Belfort High School. And then I went out of high school.
Scored 20-22 points.
And now, you're still playing? Where you playing at in the city?
Wow, I'm mainly out in the BRC road. They got a couple of Fritz tournaments that we have here.
Well, I've heard in my ear that you're the kind of player, you even give Jordan some fits one time.
Yeah, back in the day, I played when I played with the Puerto Rico Olympic team. We played the Pan Am games, played the Blue Wheel games, and then we had a couple of tournaments that we played against the U.S. with Jordan and Magic and Barkley and the whole crew. You know, so yeah, you don't play about it.
Now tell me, what are you doing yourself now? What are you doing? You feeling basketball?
What I do, my main profession is I work with I run 2 programs for senior citizens. But now with the immersion of Jeremy Lin, I run a program out of Brooklyn for Chinese kids. Okay. So on Saturdays and Sundays, which I took off today to be here, but I run a program for Chinese kids out in Brooklyn. Okay, sounds good, man. Now you've got a long career in basketball, like I said, in school, in the streets. Anything you want to say to young players as they come up nowadays? Any message, any advice you can give them? Well, the main thing is, you know, and I have sons. I have a son that's going to freshman in college this year. And what I try to tell the kids mainly is that if you really want to do this, you got to be hungry. You got to really want it. You know, with the video games and the cell phones and all the stuff that these kids got to deal with today that we didn't have when we were young. So the only way we really, you know, interacted was out in the park. And of course, nowadays, these kids with video games and all that, so they don't put the time in the way we put the time in. You know, and the real good kids are the ones that put their time in. So I tell the kids, if basketball is your dream, it's something you really want to do, then you got to put the time in.
Talking about that last week, putting your time in. For some reason nowadays people have this feeling of entitlement, like I'm supposed to have this, I'm supposed to be here. So you get what you work for.
You know, with the AAU things, you know, so many AAU teams. I'm not good enough to make this team, and I'm going to that team, or I'm going to this team. Eventually I'm going to find a team that I can play with instead of working hard to make that team that I couldn't be on. You know, and it's an injustice in sports. And you see now with level of talent and that's a direct reason why.
Well, thanks to legends like Mr. Wes here, we still have people out here still putting it down on the court, still trying to teach the young people how to play. And fortunately today out here at Rucker Park, we're going to get to see him display his skills in this Legends game today. So we look forward to seeing you. And look for this game. It's going to be up on the Eyeball Network. You'll get to see Wes and his skills, see everybody else here at Rucker Park. Thanks Eyeball Nation for tuning in. We'll be back with you for more interviews with more legends all around the country. Once again, Mr. Wes Correa, thank you much. And Wes, before we go, I got one more question for you. Look at this Eyeball magazine. You always ask people, the question is, do you ball? You look right into the camera, Tom. Yes. Eyeball.
Eyeball.
All right.
I'm a baller. Sure.
Thank you much. Take care, Eyeball Nation.
Thank you, baby.